All right, hello, welcome to a live stream on my channel. Weird, isn't it? Let me turn the background music down just a smidge. Might be a little too loud. All right, yeah, welcome. So we're going to unbox and put together this model kit. If you can't tell by the sides, this is going to be Super Saiyan Vegito. So I did get this from usagundamstore.com. I did pay for it, so they did not send that to me for free. Not sponsored, but I ordered from them quite a bit. I do really like their store, how quickly things get here. Yeah, haven't really had too many problems with them. So we'll go ahead and open it up here. This is a polarized plastic, so you can see it's kind of giving a weird effect on the camera. I've already blocked out address and stuff like that, so but we're going to take a look here. They did give a thank you for your order, is very nice. Tell her I'm starting and I get interrupted. All right, so we do also get a lovely big sticker as well. I don't build Gundams a whole heck of a lot, but they are pretty cool. I have built a couple. It's not generally what I build, though. Put that back into this lovely folder, and I will set that aside. Not go where I wanted it to. And some air packaging. And we have our wonderful Saiyan Vegito. Get that box out of the way. Maybe it wasn't polarized. Maybe it's just weird with reflective surfaces. Oh well. So which one's on top? This one's on top. So we'll go ahead and box is dented slightly from the shipping, which is to be expected, but all the parts should be fine inside. I may just have to cut this one. You have nail clippers that will help separate the parts from the sprues. There we go. Let's see, we've got several bags of parts, lots of bags of parts, and our instructions, which will be handy. This box I am going to set aside and actually use to hold the sprues, because that tends to work best. So we'll go ahead and get the first one. Well, clippers here, which come in handy for stuff like this. And some of the unpackaging will be done off camera because it's easier for me to get a grip on. So I'm going to move my chat window over just in case people do want to talk and say hi. That way I can see it a little bit easier. Quite a few parts in this kit. Which, honestly, is really not bad for the price. Gosh. You know, you'd think, because this is the belt here, you'd think they could have just put that, like, right there on one of the other rails or sprues or whatever you want to call them. Get those. Put over there. And there's a little tiny Super Majin Buu there, which is really cool. And, of course, our translucent effect pieces and one sticker for the tongue, which we will set aside. All right, so we have a lot of sprues. We're not going to need the effects pieces for a while, so we'll put those in the box. We're not going to need the stand till the end either, so that can go in the box. The other ones and the sticker. The sticker I'm going to place right here. The other ones are going to be a little bit more necessary, so we'll separate them out by letter. This one is H. We have I1 and I2. Since these are so small, those I'll just put aside there. Got C, C3, B, E, D. I don't see a C2, which is weird. Hopefully C2 isn't an actual thing. If it is, we might be missing some pieces, which would be very unfortunate. So let's see what the actual package is supposed to come with here. We'll refold the manual. All right. Only throw one away, did I? So it says we are supposed to have a C1, C2. Okay, parts list. So we should have B and let's see. There's B parts pale orange, B parts white. I'm confused. Oh. Here's the other B. We have two Bs. Oh, that is C2 and not C3. I was reading wrong. So I think we should be good and have everything. Okay. So, anyway. We'll set these up towards the top. And we'll try to separate them out by color, because here's probably where I'm going to be doing most of the work. Anyway, that's quite a scream in that lo-fi music I'm listening to. Okay, so we've got the parts list out of the way. I was reading wrong, and we can go ahead and start. So step one is going to be the hairs. So we have H. This one. So we have H7 and H15. Look at this side here. So here's H15. And we'll just pop that off. And we can twist those. So H15 and H7 is right next to it. Meh. And then we have H18, which is this piece here. All right. So this goes this way. That. And then this part covers it. This one presses together a little bit tough. Okay. Nice though. Does fit. All right. So then we also have H16 and H17. 17 is going to go in the front. Like right here. 3 bits. That. And then H16 and 6 go together. So here is H6 and H16, which is this piece here. Find a good spot to clip that. Boom. Oh my goodness. That, and that pops right onto... Ooh, let's actually get that fully attached. Some sharp spikes there. Hurt yourself on this one. Just like that. So we've got our nice basic hair shape. I do wish this would have come with the blackish red hair that Vegito has, but would have been a lot more pieces for them to include, because then they would have needed to do extra faces as well. So then we will move on to, we need H8. So that would be this one here. A green piece. And then we have H10. That one. H3, which is this white one here. All right. So then I'm going to go on the bottom. And that'll give the green pupils there. And then this will give the golden eyebrows. So that's a... if I can get it in camera there. Oh no, do I have green screen on my camera. That's why it was doing weird stuff. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you for that piece being green. Okay. So now you should be able to see the green. It's just black. All right. And then we need H13, which is the normal kind of smiling face without the fancy expression. And then that will just pop right in there. And then we have, if I can go the right way here. Focus. Focus. Have autofocus on. Come on. All right. You see that that'll just pop right on to the hair, just like that. And then there's another piece of hair that'll go in front, but now we need to make the other face. Is the kind of screaming face that Dragon Ball Z is very well known for. So we'll use H9, H11, and H3. Was that 3? I don't know. H1. All right, so this time we're going to put the eyebrows on first, and then the white pieces. And then this is where the sticker comes in. The sticker is going to go where that white tongue is. We'll just pop that off here with the nail clippers. That'll just kind of set off the nail clippers. It'll just kind of pop right on there and give a nice little bit of color. You can see where I put that sticker there. Like that. Then that'll go right in the back of the face. And now we have a screaming Vegito face. Down there. There we go. Okay, so now we have the faces. I can throw away the sticker sheet because that was the only sticker on it. And then H12 goes to finish off the face. So we're not done with that sprue yet, but I'm going to put the final piece of hair on. And there's just one spot on this back piece of hair that does not want to line up correctly. Still think it looks good though. And there's his face with the hair fully on. Looks good. So now we're going to move on to the torso. So we're going to start with the, oh goodness, need this piece for sure. So we've got that neck piece, which is the B16. be 18 and 19. These pieces right here. And these do go a specific direction. They look very similar, but this piece that has the hole on it should go on the bottom. We'll pop that right into the neck there. That way we get a nice range of movement. And then this kind of collarbone piece fits right over top of it. Just like that. All right, so then we can move on to D, this one here, 6, which is this orange piece here. That's going to go right on top. All right. So now we need to make the shoulders here. So we're going to start with C2. C2. 16. That piece there. Set that like that. C2, 30 and 33. Okay. The 30 will go like that. And then that will go like that. That is going to go in that. Then attaches to that piece, like so. Then we're going to work on this other one here. Oh, we need that piece. This piece. And then we need that piece. All right, so that goes outwards. We have both of those on there like so. All right, so we've got to do the lower torso now, and then we attach it to the head. So we've got D4 and D5. D4 and D5. So D4 I'm going to put on the right because that's where it puts it in the picture. D5 is going to go on the left. Get out of there. And then we need C2. 34. Piece right there. All right, so there, and then this one goes on the other side. And they snap together just like that. C2, we need C2 23, which will go in the front, and C2 22, which will then go in the back. So it goes this way first. And then like that. All right. Oh my goodness, it does not want to pop in there. Come on, go in. There you go. Okay. So then we have C2, the back piece, 21. Now, 2 of the pieces popped off there. Fine. So then that just kind of goes through there. Then the front piece goes on. Perhaps. Something's not lining up here. Something's not matching. What's going on? Why is that not going in? Oh. It's catching on part of this. Is that on the wrong way? Gosh. I think that'll allow it to fit now. Hopefully. Yep. It just wasn't on. The shoulder wasn't on quite right. So it stopped it. Goodness. Okay. Now we've got his head on. And then we need to work on his arms. We have 2 different bees. We have pale orange and then orange, right? No, we have pale orange and white. This is the pale orange, or as I like to call it, like tan, flesh colored. We'll give it a second here. All right, so we have B1. Get that out of there. B1. B13. Either one of those will work. And then B2. Then we have D is this orange D3. That slides right onto there. It's supposed to. That does not feel like it slid on. That feels like I forced it on. Hold on. Uh-oh. Okay. That way, maybe. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Okay. And then we need to work on the arm. So we have, again, B. We have B24. That one. Have H. Back to that one. H22. Go on the left. 1 second. Okay. Where was I? H19. That doesn't feel right at all. What happened? That's the wrong piece, isn't it? Yeah, it was the wrong piece. I'll have to remember that piece for the other arm. But this should have gone one. Okay. And then we need E. E. E4. Does help if I read things, yeah. E4 and E3. Oh, we can just pop that on. Okay. That just fits right in there. Then we need B20 for the bicep. Pops onto that. Pop that right over here. If it wants to go. But only if it wants to. And then we need E6 and E8. For the fist. Those together. Boom. And then we also have this one here for kind of an open palm. So this is what we've got so far. And tilt it the right way. So not so bad so far. All right. So we'll move that hand aside. We need to start working on the other arm. So we're going to grab... All right, what do we start off with? B, 3, 4, and 13. No, this way. 13. This is this piece. And then we need that other orange shoulder piece. We need to remember which way it goes on. That. Okay. B23. That one. We have H19, which is this one. We can grab that other one. Find it. Oh, yeah. It's the other sprue. Got the other two here that will connect. Put the fist together. Okay, and we'll get the other hand out of there, and we're done with this one. Toss that one aside. And then we need to grab the... if I can get it out of there, the other bicep. All right. And then I know that these hands don't go with this model, but I'm kind of a fan of the extra parts. So I'm going to put together these hands because they'll be nice if I lose hands from someone else, or if I wanted to paint them to put them with a different model kit, I might as well. Oh, there's some other hands over there too that I didn't even see. I don't know. I'll kind of go through the rest of the parts at the end, but it's nice to kind of get those out of the way, because yeah, these would... in fact, yeah, I'm going to put these hands together too. These open palm ones, like for the solar flare. I know they match up with these bits. I don't know if these white ones are part of the model kit or if they're part of some other model kit that use the same rail, but that gives us a bunch of hand options, so not so bad. We can move on to the next page. Put them together. Start working on the legs. But we'll give it just a second. All right, where to start? Step one, C1. So C's are our blue sprues. C1, 8, and 5. Okay. Those fit together just like that. And then we need C1, 12. C1, 1. All right, so this is going to go there. And then C2. '26 and 27. Yep. So the nice thing about these model kits is that this is kind of a hidden knee, so you don't see this until the leg is bent. And then this takes over for the pants and makes them longer without making it look weird. So I think that's a really cool thing that these Figure-Rise Standard models do. And we need C2 24. It's this one. That goes right there. This will then also go right there. Pops right in. All right, C1 14. That piece. Gonna go right through there. Very solid knee joint as well. And we need H4. That piece. All right, so we want that to go like that, I think. Yeah, like that. And then we have the other piece, the C2. I'm going to throw everything. C2, what piece? 29? C2 29. This piece. Okay. Yeah, and you can see here, when you extend it, that becomes an extension of the pants and is more of a hidden knee joint, which I think looks really cool. So now we need to make the boot for the right leg, which is the one on his left. Or his right, our left. All right, so we're dealing mostly with B. So we'll start off with B. The B9, which is this one. B10, which is that one. And those go together to form sort of a ball joint. Like that. And we need B18 and B17. Okay. Ooh, don't drop it. Go. Ooh. Yeah. Those go together. And then we have B14 is the top of the shoe where the ankle goes. We have B13, which is going to be the sole of the shoe. Then we have I2, 3, which is going to be the tip of the shoe. So step 1 is to have that piece go on there. See? Whoop. I dropped it. 1 second. Okay, that goes on there. I am going to snip off a little bit of the sprue came off with it, so kind of shave that down slightly. The ball joint goes in there. These then go together. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think like that. All right, so then we have that leg done. And now we get to move on to the color images. All right. Moving on to the left leg. I'm going to take a sip of water here. Now, is it not giving me the chat because I didn't have the video preview going or not? If you're in the audience, please say hi and I'll see if the chat is working. So we're going to do C1. C1 7. This one. C1 6. Go together just like the other one. Okay. So back to C1. We have C1 13. And we need C1 1 again. It's going to go right in there. Oh, hello, good Alex. How are you doing today? I do see your chat. We need C1, 10, and 11. On there just like that. And then we need C2, 25. So many sprues. But we're getting close. Being done with this one. Once this leg is complete, it should be done. Other way. Pops right in there. Okay. This time it's having us make the boot first. Weird. But we'll go ahead and do that. That'll get that I2 out of the way. All right, B, 9 and 10. $19 and $20. All right, so the next thing we need is H. This one, H5. Oh, I missed a hand. So many hands, so little time. H5. And then C1. All the way at the bottom of our pile. C1, 15. Here. And C2. That one. So I know we're definitely not going to need the soles for the feet there, but I always like to keep the extra parts just in case. For other kits, customizing, painting, whatever, testing, I don't know. But they'll all go in the Vegito bag. Doing well. Glad the chat's working. Love these figures. Need to start getting some of your own, but but your own collection of the average figures isn't on display at the moment. All the hands, so many hands. I do love this little tiny Super Boo that comes with this kit that you can, I'm going to put him upside down, that you can paint, and he fits onto one of the effect pieces, which I think is really, really cool. All right, those are going to get set aside. So we need to start working on the waist. C1. That's the last pieces on this, all for this one. Those. And we'll keep the little shoe cuffs, well, from this. That sprue out of here. Thank you, Android 16. It is not a sin to fight for the right cause. Good advice. Then here comes that belt from earlier. All right. Goes on one way and one way only. That way. We can put the legs on. Legs on. That one doesn't want to go all the way. Kind of slides on there. All right. So we've got Vegito pretty much all put together there. So the next thing is going to be the effects pieces. So we'll start off with the stand. The Boo reminds me of the D&D figures we'd paint. I know. I have some D&D paints, but I don't have them in the right colors for Majin Buu. So I will need to get some paints and paint those. All right, so stand goes together like that. There's a little cradle that you can put Vegito in and put him on the stand, but I'm just going to stand him up with sticky tack because I think that's easier. So we'll still put it together. That. They'll just clip right in there, but I don't have the stand long enough. Need to extend it. That'll stand him up. If I can get his feet flattened. Yay! But we're not going to do that. Okay, so then the next thing we need to do is to put together the giant, massive effect piece, which is this whole sprue right here. So it's going to start off with 1 and 2. Obviously. And we have 2 of each, 6 and 7. Now these, I've noticed that the transparent and translucent parts are all more brittle than the normal colored parts. So we'll be a smidge more careful with these. And we'll actually cut them out of the rails. It may take me a second because they're all in terrible spots. I can figure out how these fit together too. Maybe not that way, maybe the other way. Yeah. A lot of extra plastic came off with those. Other way? Other way. This is going to be really, really long. Ridiculously long. No, not that way. Other way. This is the longest piece I've ever made on one of these. Okay, so this is where this hand is going to come in. We have J4. Not mean to hit my microphone there. Huh? Oh, J4 is the top part. That's why the hand doesn't fit. All right. Fit the piece as tightly as it will go. Done. Other way. This spiky piece. That doesn't fit on there very tightly. It is absurdly long in the show. This is massive. Like, there's Vegito for scale. Look at this effects piece, Danica. It's huge. All right. And then we attach the little tiny Majin Buu to this thing. Why don't you wait until after the stream and then I'll show you.
Okay.
Get him out of there. That's the last of that sprue. So then little Majin Buu here slides onto the end of it so that you get a nice little... Oh, it's so far away and he's impaled. Really cool, though. Really cool. I can't wait to paint Majin Buu there. I think that's it. Yeah, that is it for the actual kit itself. So we've got some extra pieces. Saiyan armor. Looks like they must have used part of Vegeta's kit with this. So these I could paint and customize Vegeta, honestly. A little bit. We've got some arm pieces. Don't know what I could do with those, but I need his own shelf. Well, I'm not going to display him with that. There's no way. I don't have enough room in my display cabinet for that. I would like to eventually at some point have a proper display shelf behind me, like for when I'm streaming and stuff, but that's kind of a pipe dream for the future. A lot of extra random parts here. These pieces I know are not normally orange. These are normally blue. But like these pants are the same pants that they use for Goku. And same with the blue pieces here. So it's kind of an inverted color scheme for Goku. Plus, displaying him like that would require you facing him backwards. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I could think of a couple of poses that you could do where he could still be like sort of facing like halfway towards the camera. But yeah, I don't think it would work super well, but it'd be good for posing. So when I cut this video down and do my time lapse of it, like I always do, I need to take pictures first. So I don't know how I'm going to do that with this, because I always show off the different parts that come with it, but I guess we'll figure that out. We'll go ahead and get the extra pieces put into the box for now. Those will go in a Ziploc bag with the rest of all my pieces for these, because I do not keep every box. There's no way I have enough room in front of a mirror, like a mirrored cabinet. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking for what I want to get for my model kits. But that's definitely a ways off. Those are expensive. I mean, I'm kind of sad it didn't come with any other like effects pieces. I get it. But normally it'll come with like 2 or 3 different effects pieces and then some other part. Good old wrong way. Focus. Focus. It's not going to focus. So this stand then is supposed to help support this massive abomination of a piece. So let's see if we can actually get it onto his arm and support it all the way and have it stand and look good. Well, for crying out loud. Only goes on one way. It can only go on one way. There we go. Yeah, I think that works. It is pretty stable, surprisingly. Like, kind of poke him around a little bit, not falling. Yeah, I think that looks good. So I'll have to do the normal pictures that I do for when I do the time lapse, but all right. I think that's going to do it for the live stream of this. How long did it take? About an hour to put together. So really not bad for one of these model kits. I've had some that have taken me longer. I've had some that have been very quick, like Krillin and Gohan, but yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and this will be my 101st video on the channel, which is kind of cool. And if you haven't already, check out the Cybergoths Dance to Kirby's Dreamland. Help get that to 20,000 views, because it's close. But I will see y'all later. Make sure to check out Council of Greys on Twitch. I stream with my buddy Alex, who's been talking in chat here. And we stream several times a week, so feel free to stop by and say hello. Bye-bye.